Oh, brothers mine, today we stand where half a century sweeps our ken since God, through Lincoln's ready hand, struck off our bonds and made us men. Just 50 years of Winter's Day as runs the history of a race, yet as we look back over the way, how distant seems our starting place. Look further back 3 centuries to where a naked, shivering score, snatched from their haunts across the seas, stood wild-eyed on Virginia's shores. Far, far the way that we have trod from heathen kraals and jungle dens to freemen, sons of God, Americans and citizens. A part of his unknown design, we've lived within a mighty age, and we have helped to write a line on history's most wondrous page. A few black bondsmen strewn along the borders of our eastern coast, now grown a race 10 million strong, an upward, onward marching host. Then let us here erect a stone to mark the place, to mark the time, a witness to God's mercy shown, a pledge to hold this day sublime. And let that stone an altar be where on Thanksgiving we may lay, where we in deep humility for faith and strength renew may pray. With open hearts as from above, new zeal, new courage, and new powers, that we may grow more worthy of this country and this land of ours. And never let the thought arise that we are here on sufferance bare, outcasts and silent beneath these skies, and aliens without part or share. This land is ours by right of birth. This land is ours by right of toil. We've helped to turn its virgin earth. Our sweat is in its fruitful soil. Where once the tangled forest stood, where flourished once rank weed and thorn, behold, the path trace peaceful wood, the cotton white, the yellow corn. To gain these fruits that we have earned, to hold these fields that we have won, our arms have strained, our backs have burned, bent bare beneath the ruthless sun. That banner, which is now the type of victory on both field and flood, remember that its first, crimson stripe was dyed in addicts' willing blood. And never yet has come the cry when that fair flag has been assailed, for men to do, for men to die, that have we faltered or have failed. We've helped to bear it rent and torn through many a hot breath battle breeze. In our hands it has been born and planted far across the seas. And never yet, O haughty land, let us at least for this be praised, has one black treason guided hand ever against that flag been raised. But should we speak but servile words, and shall we hang our heads in shame, stand back of new come foreign herds, and fear our heritage to claim? No, stand erect and without fear, and for our foes let this suffice. We've bought a rightful sonship here, and we have more than paid the price. And yet, my brothers, well I know, the tethered feet, the pinioned wings, the spirit bows beneath the blow. The heart grows faint from wounds and stings. That staggering force of brutish might that strikes and leaves us stunned and dazed. The long vain waiting through the night to hear some voice for justice raise. Full well I know the hour when hope sinks dead and around us everywhere hangs stifling darkness, and we grope with hands uplifted in despair. Courage, look out beyond and see the far horizon's beckoning span. Faith in our God-known destiny. We are a part of some great plan. Because the tongues of Garrison and Phillips now are cold in death, think you their works can be undone, or quench the fires lit by their breath? Think you that John Brown's spirit stops, that Lovejoy was but idly slain? Or do you think those precious drops from Lincoln's heart were shed in vain? That for which millions prayed and sighed, that for which tens of thousands fought, for which so many freely died, God cannot let it come to naught. Amen. Amen.